Hi to you all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Sorry, I'm yelling. I don't know why I do that. I just talk loud. Anyway, it is Thursday, May 20th, 2010. Here's some of the things that are going on. Engadget, thank you to Engadget. There's a review for the HTC EVO 4G review from Sprint. The phone should be coming out, I believe next month is what they reported. About $199, probably with mail-in rebates for a 2-year contract commitment. And until I get all my media credentials together, I do have to rely on other people's reviews, but it's a really great review. It's about 18 minutes long, so it's kind of long, but it's very, very thorough. I also put a link to the article right underneath the video part of it because there's some really cool pictures and stuff in there in case you want to click onto the article, because again, it's also kind of long, so you might want to check that out. Couple of things that they did quickly say about it, and I'll let you see the review afterwards. The 4G only works on data. It does not work on voice. I'm not sure if the 4G has been set up for voice yet, although you can do, it appears that you can talk in the 3G and then use the 4G for data at the same time. I'm not 100% sure how that came out, but again, check out the review. They'll check it out. One really cool thing on it on the back is a kickstand, so you can turn the phone on its side. So if you're watching movies and stuff like that, you can put it on a desk, and it's really cool for that because it's got a really huge screen. An 8-megapixel camera with a dual flash, and they're talking about possibly the demo unit didn't have it, but when it comes out, they may have a front forward camera for video chat and things like that. So that could be really cool. It's a little bit thicker than some of its counterparts and a little bit bigger because of the screen, so they're not hiding this thing. But again, if you want the picture quality and you want to watch movies and stuff like that and read books, then you need the bigger screen, so that's what they're going for. It has a great battery life. They said it lasted over 3 hours, and that was just on the charge that came out from the box itself, and they were doing full streaming the entire time, audio streaming. So sounds like a pretty powerful battery. One of the drawbacks it did say is that they were doing this in Chicago, which is where the 4G network has already rolled out for Sprint, the Clearwire WiMAX. And they said when they were outside, the 4G coverage was awesome. When they went inside, they sometimes completely lost it. But they also said that due to the fact that this is such a new technology and there's not a ton of people on it, that should improve over time. But they also have to understand that there's no 4G in places like New York, California right now, so some of the bigger markets don't have it. So you take it with a grain of salt. Overall, said it's a fantastic phone, one of the best smartphones put out there. So take a look at the review, and then when they come out, you can go into Sprint, take a look at it, and Sprint's hoping this is something that will help kind of bring them back. The next article on there is an ebook reader guide. Now, it doesn't say which ebook to read. What it does, it talks about what to look for in an ebook. There's 5 basic things that they talk about. Is the selection of titles, because some titles like Barnes & Noble and Amazon for the Kindle have a ton more titles than, let's say, the iPad. So that's something to consider. The proprietary versus open formats. And what that means is, like, Amazon is proprietary. You can only get the ebooks from Amazon on a Kindle, and anything that has a Kindle application, you can't get it on anything else. Where these others are open formats that you can get it from anywhere. So something else to look into. What the display looks like, what the connectivity is. If it's a wired connectivity that you have to do through your computer, or if it's something you can do Bluetooth or wireless through any source, that's something to do. Kind of like the iPad on the 3G network, but again, obviously you have to pay for a data network with that. So again, that's something to think about. And then again, navigation while you're in there. How easy is it to turn pages? How easy is it to go from book to book? Things like that. So these are the things that they're telling you to look at. Check out the article. It'll give you a good idea if you're looking to buy an ebook. And then lastly, there's an article about how mobile phones being used as a retail toolkit is growing more and more. Out of the 1,000 people surveyed, 17% said they used mobile phones to purchase apps, ringtones, and other content. 6% said they received coupons and discount offers through their phone, and then 6% said they actually purchased physical goods and non-mobile contact items through their phone. And according to the article, they're saying over the next 6 months, they're expecting a 25% increase in this. And again, as the phone screens get bigger and easier and you can see more and more of the products, why not buy through them? Under categories, separate articles that I put out today, there's a group at the Georgia Institute of Technology that is developing nanowires that connects to you with zinc that can actually generate an electronic field that could possibly charge your device as you're using it or as you're walking with it. So you're walking down the street, you're listening to something, and your electrical energy that you create can create enough energy to recharge your device. So it sounds pretty cool. Keep an eye out for that. AT&T, the 4.0 OS iPhone is said to be able to tether, which some people think is very important. Tethering means you hook it up to a laptop and use that as your modem, as opposed to getting a card or anything like that. Now, just to let you know, when you tether, you still have to pay extra data charges or an extra connectivity for that. So don't get fooled by you can just hook it up and use it. You still have to pay extra for that. And then Verizon Wireless has now over 50 smartphones that have apps that you can use for programming the FiOS FiOS programming. So if you're out somewhere and you want to record something, if you have the phone with the application, you can do it remotely from anywhere. So not a bad deal. Have a great day. As always, www.phonescholar.com for all your info needs. And by next week, I should have some products for you to take a look at that you might want to purchase. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow.